we've been very fortunate on holding the World Deaf Games in Northern Ireland. This is the seventh international games they have here. We, in fact, are fortunate that we have two greens with the clubhouse in between, and in fact it's very central to Belfast and to the hotels, etc., etc. So we are used many times for international matches, both women and juniors and senior men's. It's the first time in Northern Ireland, and apparently we're, as I say again, we're very pleased to have them.
We have 7 countries represented, 2 from the Southern Hemisphere. We have Australia and New Zealand. And from the Northern Hemisphere we have Wales, Scotland, England, Northern Ireland and the Republic of Ireland. Each country will select their best players to come to represent their country, their nation. Well, the competition is for deaf people who must have an audiogram showing under 55 decibels to be selected. In each of the nations represented, they have to pick 14 players to join the national squad. Well, within the team we have selected 6 players. Singles, pairs and 3s and 4s and 1 reserve within each team. And then within the team we'll have a team manager as well, which totals 7 per country. My role is to coordinate the Deaf Bulls with the help of the committee. I'm very proud to be involved in the Northern Irish team and to be hosting the competition, the International Bowls competition, for the first time in Northern Ireland. It's been a wonderful history and I'm quite proud to be part of it.
Northern Ireland Deaf Bowling were lucky got the funding from the Belfast City Council. They offer us 10,000. It's fantastic news. Our committee have to offer a plan to raise funding, like quiz night, horse race night, cakes this day all along. So we've worked hard for the last 3 years.
Well, really, I've enjoyed my experience so far. It's my first international competition. I have experience from being in competitions with the home nations in Scotland. I won last year, and so my experience from that, I do feel it's quite important. It's really important, in fact, to be in this team and encouraging people to get involved. That hopefully will improve the sport and encourage more people to get involved.
How much training and preparation goes into preparing yourself for a tournament like this?
Well, I've been practicing with my parents and in my hearing bowling club every day for, a few months. So now I'm prepared for Belfast. So this is a very important event for us. Because really we're from different countries. We are from all our representative deaf communities. And we've brought together deaf people who enjoy playing sport together. We've all come here as our teams and as friends, communicating well, and we've been competing as friends through the competition over the various years.
We have our own team,
and we have each country represented has brought their national team. So it's nice to be together, because we would never see the other teams, but we enjoy seeing each other. Been enjoying meeting a lot of new deaf faces from across the world. the quality of the competition is really a very high standard, so I like having a good competition. While Northern Ireland's team highlights so far have been maybe 20 years ago, whenever I was young and involved, there was a lot of older people who would have influenced my development in the sport over the 20 years. Now we need to bring the younger players involved. We need to bring the younger players to get more involved, just as they did with me years ago. We need to pass it through the generations and keep passing it on to grow the sport for the younger generations and the generations to come.
When the competition finishes, the next World International Deaf Bowls, we don't know where. Maybe the favourites could be New Zealand or Australia, we don't know. It would be on the farewell night, which is on the 8th of September. We will know who won 4 years' time. So exciting. Where 4 years' time? Well,
Will you need to get more funding to expand players and facilities available for players?
it's important to get funding to encourage people who live so far, and our players are interested in joining deaf bowling, and it's growing. So it's the fastest deaf sports now.
The International Deaf Lawn Bowls Championship was first set up in 1993 in Melbourne, Australia.
And then
So seeing how Deaf Bowls has started and brought everyone together every 4 years has been wonderful.
no, we have good people.
So now we're ready to have strong teams together in this championships. Together we can bring together our deaf family. So it was the late Ben Taylor that had the dream for many years, wanted to bring the countries together and really started the 3-year race to achieve setting up the first deaf lawn bowls, and I think it's been a great success so far. So really I've been involved in bowls and in meetings before, but whenever I was elected to be in the committee for the Deaf Bowls, I took it with both hands, and so far through the 7 years that I've been involved, it's been a big change and I'm overwhelmed. I thought whenever I started that it would be alright, but I'm amazed by the amount of planning that's been required, and I'm so grateful to my committee for supporting me. If I was trying to do this without their support, it would be impossible, so I'm so grateful and I feel very proud to be representing Northern Ireland. It's wonderful to see so many countries coming: Australia, New Zealand, England, Wales, Scotland, Ireland, who have all been coming for various number of years, and to have so many countries involved in this competition. I'm really proud that we can have this competition in Northern Ireland. In through this bowling club. Well, certainly the best has been meeting friends, old friends that I haven't seen for maybe the last 4 years. This is the 7th year of the competition.
The best part is organising was so successful. The committee worked hard, but don't forget other players and other deaf community all help us with a massive help. Massive help.
Well, really, anyone who's interested, whether hard of hearing or deaf, are very welcome to get involved. We're going to be organising events after this. We don't want the event to finish and that to be it. So after we've hosted for the 2 weeks of this competition, we don't want it to be lost. We want to carry on what we've started and build an interest in the sport.
Anybody who wishes to take up bowls, they're more than welcome, both the ladies section and the men's section. And the youth section, we hold our youth academy practice matches on a Saturday morning about 10 to 12.